All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We are streaming live from Carbondale, Colorado tonight, across the globe, with some great music and some really wonderful people. But before we get started, we need to send a couple of shout-outs and some acknowledgments. We want to send a shout-out to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks, through their generous contributions, afford us the ability to live stream, and we're grateful for that. We'd like to send a shout-out to First Bank, banking for good. A shout-out to our good friends at GrassRoots Community Network, who host our streams, and we would not be doing this without their assistance. A shout-out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. And lastly, but never leastly, a shout-out to those of you that are here or online supporting live music. The artists certainly appreciate it. We appreciate it as a venue. And if nothing else, you just might go home with a new tune stuck in your head. Without any further ado, we would like to ask you to please welcome Mac Bailey.
Woohoo! I get a chance to work with Challenge Aspen here in the Valley, and they have a great program for working with veterans, and so I meet with them and we write songs together. This is one we did last summer. Traveling that mountain road, letting go of that heavy load. Even though it's hard to breathe, I've never felt so free. Hanging with some new old friends, hoping this feeling never ends. I'm getting used to the quiet here in the great outdoors. In the service I did my job, and the aches, well, they still throb. But when I'm hanging with my peers, it takes the pain away. So take me where the air is clean and the scenery so green. Getting used to the quiet here in the great outdoors. I'm looking for some wildlife with nature on display. And maybe I'll find myself somewhere along the way. My battery has gone out. Oh, well, that's the way it's good. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Sorry about that. Ralph, you were amazing. We good? Look at that. Okay. And I apologize for that, but I'm really glad that Ralph was able to tell me how annoying I was. All right. Was it really that bad? Oh, okay. All right, so should I start that song over again? All right. Traveling that mountain road, letting go of that heavy load. Even though it's hard to breathe, I've never felt so free. Hanging with some new old friends, hoping this feeling never ends. Getting used to the quiet here in the great outdoors. In the service I did my job, and the aches, well, they still throb. But when I'm hanging with my peers, it takes the pain away. So take me where the air is clean and the scenery so green. Getting used to the quiet here in the great outdoors. I'm looking for some wildlife with nature on display. And maybe I'll find myself somewhere along the way. Climbing new plateaus, going where heroes go. My sweet destination is on the horizon. Don't know what tomorrow brings, but I'm ready for anything. I'm loving the quiet here in the great outdoors. I'm looking for some wildlife with nature on display. Maybe I'll find myself somewhere along the way. Climbing new plateaus, going where heroes go. My sweet destination is on the horizon. Don't know what tomorrow brings, but I'm ready for anything. I'm getting used to the quiet here in the great outdoors. I'm loving the quiet here in the great outdoors. Thank you for the battery. We all, oh, that too, yeah. I love using music for good, always have, and there was a period in my life when I lived in Maryland, and I did some work in nursing homes and Alzheimer's facilities, and also worked in the Johns Hopkins Children's Center, and just really was amazed at how music really is a medicine. And so one time in the nursing home, I was going around to different rooms, and I had my guitar, and I walked into one room, and a lady was sitting in her wheelchair, and I said, "Hi, my name's Mac, and I've got my guitar, and if you'd like some music, I'd love to play for you." And she looked at me and said, "What the hell do you want?" I said, "Well, I've got my guitar, and so if you'd like some music, I'd like to play for you." And she said, "Well, just do what you have to do." And so I sat down next to her, and I started playing some songs that I thought she might recognize, and it must have worked, because all of a sudden she started sharing all these stories with me, what was going on in her life. And after a while I said, I really need to go visit some other folks, but I'll come back and see you again. And she said, "I feel so sad." And I said, why do you feel sad?" She said, "Well, I don't have any money for you." And I said, "I don't do this for money. I do this for smiles. So if I can get a smile from you, then I know I've done my job." And she said, "Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have put my teeth in." And that is a true story. So I would play songs that they recognized, but sometimes I needed to kind of entertain myself. And so this is what I would play. I got married last Friday. Everybody said it was my day, when the folks had all gone and we were alone, side by side. We got ready for bed then. Oh God, I nearly dropped dead when her teeth and her hair she placed on the chair, side by side. On the chair she placed them with her glass eyeball. Her arms and legs unscrewed them and placed them by the bedroom wall. I was so downhearted, most of my wife had departed, so I slipped on the chair, there was more of her there, side by side. That's just not right. Not right at all. There was a lady that I loved to visit, and she had Parkinson's. And when she passed away, the family asked me if I would sing at her memorial service, which I was very honored to do. And at some point in the service, the minister said that when she visited the lady, that she always said that her favorite time was nighttime, because at nighttime, when she was dreaming, she didn't have Parkinson's anymore. And that really, I started writing this song right then and there. Just grabbed a pen and started writing. So this one's called When I Dream. The sun comes up, I don't want to open my eyes. It's a harsh reality, I don't want to realize. The face I see in the mirror is not the me that I remember. But at night I can dream, I can make believe I'm beautiful again. I can dance, I can laugh, I'm the me that I remember when I dream at night. And these hands that once could write letters and works of art, page after page of poetry, scriptures from the heart, but now unsteady and failing, unable to grasp a pen. But at night I can write volumes and volumes of reading delight, or maybe the novel I said that I'd write. I'm the me that I wanted to be when I dream at night. But now this hallway is my home. People pass right by my chair, and sometimes I see a smile, but mostly I'm not there. I long once again to be needed, to be something to someone again. But at night I can love, I can make believe that you're with me again. We can dance, we can laugh, I'm the me that I remember when I dream, when I dream. When I dream at night. Oh, thank you. I do like writing songs, and I love writing songs when I'm driving down the road, and I don't recommend that for a number of reasons. One's pretty obvious, but the main reason is that you tend to drive the speed of the song that you're writing. And I did get pulled over while writing this song. I was in a really good mood, actually, and as you'll hear from the song. And I guess I should have known at that time. I probably should have just thrown the song out because the highway patrolman didn't even let me get to the chorus. I was trying to sing it for him, and he didn't want any part of it. This one's called High Gear. And then we're going to bring up Jamie Dooley over here. So thank you very much for letting me be a part of this. Can't wait to hear Gary Culley, too. So this one's called High Gear.
Driving down this long stretch of blacktop gives a man some time to think about his worth. All the dreams that he had as a young man, the mark he would leave upon this earth. But the years have ways of moving faster, hidden in the seasons and the tides. If you feel that life has passed you by, the desire's fading in your eyes, reach a little deeper down inside. Put it in high gear, don't let your wheels just turn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Lay your life before you, be a teacher while you learn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Make it burn, make it burn. Put it in high gear, don't let your wheels just turn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Lay your life before you, be a teacher while you learn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Make it burn, make it burn. Stoke those fading embers, make them shine so bright. Share it with the world, be a beacon in the night. Put it in high gear, don't let your wheels just turn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Lay your life before you, be a teacher while you learn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Put it in high gear, don't let your wheels just turn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Lay your life before you, be a teacher while you learn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn. Make it burn, make it burn. Make it burn, make it burn. Make it burn. Put it in high gear and make that fire burn.
Thank you very much. Miss Jamie Dooley will be coming right up.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming out and supporting this. Got my friend Gary Culley to come in from Nashville. He's amazing, and I wanted to make sure he got a couple gigs, and it's good to see you here because it makes it a little bit better for Gary. since Mac did a nice fast song, I get to do a slow song first, so it's pretty awesome. Thanks, Mac. This is a song I wrote with a friend of mine named Bart Turner. He came up with a lot of the lines in this song, and I think it's got some pretty strong lyrics, so I hope you enjoy it. It's called You're Not an Angel. You're not an angel, baby, you do. I'm not the devil, I'm just lonely like you. I don't need perfection, and I don't want regrets. Just a one-night connection to help me forget. 'Cause baby, I'm barely hanging on, and this darkness in my soul's holding strong. And I'm hoping your smile can light the way to a better day. Oh, a better day. So let's sway to the music. Both close your eyes. Remember a moment from a happier time. Don't need conversation, so you don't have to lie. Just help me feel something to know I'm alive. 'Cause I've cried and I've talked to Jesus, begging for this hurt to go away. Maybe the answer to my pleading. Maybe that's why you're here today. Now this night is over, and they've turned out the lights. Darling, go your way, I will go mine. Maybe tomorrow, if you walk through the door, together we'll try to find love once more. Thank you. I'm going to do another Bart song that we wrote. He came up with this title, a dog breaking a big old chain. And so I added little dog because I made it into a girl song. And at the time, I had two dogs that liked to pull and drag me all over the neighborhood on their walks. So I got a little bit of those thoughts in the song. But it's essentially a song about somebody who makes you absolutely crazy, but they're such great lovers you put up with them. I choose tobacco and spits it in a cup, and he drinks whiskey a little bit too much, but he's got a secret weapon, and girls, I gotta say, he makes this little doggy break a big old chain. He's got me tugging, tugging, tugging for his sweet lips,
He's got me pulling, pulling, got to have his love. Well, there ain't nothing that'll keep me from that cowboy, despite the million things that he does wrong. His boots are dirty, and he don't like to shave, and he goes hunting or fishing every other day. Some say we're oil and water, the girls that gotta say, he makes his little doggy break a big old chain. He's got me tugging, tugging, tugging for his sweet lips. He's got me pulling, pulling, got to have his love. Well, there ain't nothing that'll keep me from that cowboy, despite the million things that he does wrong. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Some say we're oil and water, but girls, I gotta say, he makes this little doggy break a big old chain. He's got me tugging, tugging, tugging for his sweet lips. He's got me pulling, pulling, got to have his love. Well, there ain't nothing that'll keep me from that cowboy, despite the million things that he does wrong. Despite the million things that he does wrong. There you go. Thank you. I'm going to do this song, and then I'm going to get Gary up here to do a song that his best friend and I wrote. This one is also a song I wrote with Bart, and it really kind of touched me because God knows I'm not a perfect person, and so this is coming from the heart. God's got me. He must have a good grip. 'Cause I can feel that devil tugging, hoping that I'll slip. God's got me holding on with all his might. I can't see him, I can't touch him, but I know he's by my side. When I stumble, when I fall, he picks me up, gives me strength and guides me till I'm on solid ground. He knows I'm weak and selfish, but he loves me just the same. And with a little luck, I'll shake his hand and thank him when we meet up one fine day. God's got me. I know that he cares, 'cause the way I was living, I didn't have a prayer. No, no, God's got me. Even when I let him down, someday I'll come around. When I stumble, when I fall, He picks me up, gives me strength and guides me till I'm on solid ground. He knows I'm weak and selfish, but He loves me just the same. And with a little luck, I'll shake His hand and thank Him when we meet up one fine day. With a little luck, I'll shake His hand and thank Him when we meet up one fine day. Come on up, Gary. Mark Elliott was a good friend of mine, but a really, really good friend of Mr. Gary. He was like his brother. And I came to him when I was living in Nashville, and we wrote this song together. My dad, who was in his mid-70s, was struggling, and he wouldn't ask any of us kids for anything. So he was out working still at 75 years old, doing whatever he could to take care of my mom. And the title of the song is called Making Ends Meet. We'll do it in the one you asked me to do. I know, I messed you up on the sound check. We were fortunate enough to actually get a gold record on this, which was pretty cool. Gary found, Mark found somebody that would bring it to Chris Ledoux, and Chris Ledoux cut the song. So we didn't make a bunch of money, but we sure felt kind of like proud chickens and roosters running around with our chest pumped up. This is a song about people struggling but never giving up, doing what they can to take care of their family. He left for work and never came back. Now Mary has to face the fact that it's up to her to start a new life. 2 babies and just 1 job. It's gonna take all the strength she's got. It's a hard road, but she knows somehow she'll survive. Making ends meet, holding on, not afraid of a hard day's work. Give her family a home. Ain't nothing gonna break her stride. There's too much love in her pride. Standing on her own 2 feet, making ends meet. Bobby's just a regular Joe. His daddy's farm is all he knows. With callous hands he works the fields each day. Banker says the loans come due. Bobby knows there's a lot to lose. It's a hard road, but he knows somehow he's right. Making ends meet, holding his own, not afraid of a hard day's work. Give his family a home. Ain't nothing gonna break his stride. There's too much love and pride standing on his own. making ends meet. Hard times come and test the faith of folks like you and I. God bless the ones who stand tall and don't give up the fight. Making ends meet, holding their own, not afraid of a hard day's work. Give the family a home. Ain't nothing gonna break their stride. There's too much love and pride standing on their own 2 feet. Making ends meet, standing on their own 2 feet. Making ends meet. Thank you, folks.
Miss Jamie Dooley, yes. Thank you. Great job. Great voice, doesn't she have a beautiful voice? All right, come on in. Anyways, my name is Gary Culley, and I'm came up here from Nashville, Tennessee. This is my 2nd year coming up here, and been wanting to come here since I was born, literally. Like all of us, I'm sure, all big John Denver fans sitting around singing Rocky Mountain High and this old guitar, and I never could quite get here. And all of a sudden, I came last year in February, did a bunch of snowshoeing with a buddy, and I just can't seem to leave. I'm going to be doing mainly new songs tonight, but of course to you, they're all going to be new. But this, I've got a brand new record. I was hoping I would have it with me, but I've got a little bit more work to do when I get home. But these songs are off this record. And anyways, y'all enjoy. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, Mr. Mac Bailey. Fabulous. Thank you, Jamie Dooley. Fabulous. So, and of course, we got Ralph back there running the sound. So there you go, exactly. Had its white lines and road signs and a lonely interstate. Bags are packed in the back with busted dreams and a dozen mistakes. I don't know where I'm going, just feel the need to drive. Guess I'm running from regrets, searching for reasons why. I've got miles and miles to travel. My companion's a ghost. I'm haunted, Lord, I am fragile. Yeah, and I am lost. Lost as one can get. Just trying to make it home to you, girl. But I just ain't there yet. Another truck stop with teardrops, stale coffee for the road. Out here, bikers and truckers, millions of people, and yet I'm all alone. I had it all mapped out, just stay in my own lane. Then life hit hit me head on. 1 second, everything changed. Now I've got miles and miles to travel. My companion's a ghost. I'm haunted, Lord, I'm fragile. Yeah, and I am lost. Lost as one can get. I'm just trying to make it home to you, girl. But I just ain't there yet. I know you're waiting for me to be the man that you once knew. Right now I'm turned around, headed south, maybe north. I'm confused, trying to get back to you. I just ain't there yet. I just ain't there yet. I've got miles to travel. My companion's a ghost. I'm haunted and fragile. And I am lost. Lost as one can get. Just trying to make it home to you, girl. But I just ain't there yet. Just trying to make it home to you. But I just ain't there yet. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's knock this little guitar out. Sounding good out there? Ralph, I got the monitor a little louder. A little more me. Certainly. You work on it. So, we'll be talking a lot about my buddy Mark. Him and I spent about 30 some odd years together on the road. And sadly, we just lost Mark not too long ago. But anyways, we're coming back. We used to do a run up to upstate New York, right on the line of Canada. Ridiculous. And we would drive 18 hours. We'd do the gig, literally drive 18 hours, come back home. And we're coming home, and we're just at the Kentucky line, Tennessee. And there's a nice little rest stop right there. We got to go and use the bathroom. We go, got an hour and a half home. We get on the road. Right as we get on the road, they're shutting it down for traffic or something. And he says, "Oh, I left my phone in the bathroom." So we take these farm roads. We get back. Anyways, 4 hours later, I'm coming home. Not a word was said. I was so mad. And inside, I did not get pulled over, but I was writing a song on the road home. And I started writing the song. I'm tired of looking at red lights. Stop and go 1,000 times. 100 miles left on 95. I just want to get home to you. Ain't nothing good on radio. Night is too hot, AC too cold. Now I look around, there's nowhere to go. I just want to get home to you. Just want to hold you close. Smell the garden in your hair. Feel the beating of your chest. Proof you missed I wasn't here. I want to see that look of love only lovers' eyes can see. Feel you welcome me back home. Now that's the reason I can leave. Now playing guitar out on the road ain't like a job most people hold. Spending my nights, my weeks alone, just wishing I was back home with you. From that first night you heard me sing, felt more like love than just a fling. Now we wear each other's wedding rings, and I just wanna get home to you. Just wanna hold you close, smell the garden in your hair, feel the beating of my chest, proof I missed I wasn't here. I wanna see that look of love only lovers' eyes can see. Feel you welcome me back home. Now that's the reason I can leave. I want to see that look of love only lovers' eyes can see. Feel you welcome me back home. Now that's the reason I can leave. Well, thank you. All right, I'm going to do an older song. Well, I guess still new to you, but so I've got a bunch of records over here, CDs. Don't know why. I'm making new ones. And it's like, what do I do? Like, you know, you record, you put it on CD, vinyl, 8-track, you know, just give it to people on Spotify. But anyways, but I do have this on over there on a record called There's a Paradise, a little song I wrote called Dreams. And by the way, if you do buy a CD, you have nothing to play it in. I have an old Subaru I'm selling. I will give you 2 CDs if you buy my Subaru. Just saying, I'll even sign the CDs. Well, I think that my whole life, Mac and them, they can definitely agree to this. We're dreamers, and that's all we do, and it keeps us going down the road and keeps us going. And doesn't put a lot of money in our pockets, but, man, we sure have a great life. And this song is about dreaming. I remember as a little kid, 5 years old, in my dad's Pontiac in his garage in Chicago, and I'd sit there and throw my little classical guitar in the back seat, and I'd pretend I was on a bus. And, you know, of course, back then I pretend I was John Denver because he was, you know, so I would. Anyways, he had a bigger bus. I dreamt about traveling ever since I was a kid. Me and my old Gibson singing songs that we lived out on the road. Out on the road. I'd sit in my dad's Chevy, pretend it was a bus. Driving to another town, singing songs I love to the crowd. Man, I could hear the crowd. And I dream, that's what I do. And I find peace in hopes that they come true. I ain't gonna die till they do. Now time sure gets moving, older I get. always have a lot to do. At times I forget what makes me smile. How the music makes me smile. So I played a lot of stages, man, I wrote a lot of songs. Times I get broken, and yet still I carry on down the road. I keep traveling these back roads, and I dream. That's what I do. And I find peace and hope that they come true. Ain't gonna die till they do. And I find peace and hope that they come true. Ain't gonna die till they do. Thank you. A little crack in the old voice. Got a concoction here. It's pineapple juice and water. Clears the throat. Vodka. Maybe not. So I'm doing another little song, a little blues song for you. So I've had a few rough years, I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of people I love pass away. And so, but I've been, you know, we all go through those little things, stages. You just need good people around you to pull you up and get you back on your feet. And I'm going to send this out, this song right now to my dear good friends, Jamie and Mac. They've been fabulous, helping me and taking me hiking in these mountains of years. And today I went to the salt baths. I smell like eggs right now. So, no, they've been great. They've really helped me out and really kept encouraging me to keep doing my music and my art. And so I love you guys. Thank you. So this is for y'all. We all need a little sunshine after a little rain, the love of somebody, sure help ease the pain when you're broken, when you're all broken down inside. You gotta have that laughter after tears I shed. The world keep turning, 'cause a friend takes time to tell you, hey friend, you're gonna be alright, alright. Well, I guess I'm just one of the lucky few, 'cause I got you, and I confess I was a mess till you touched my heart. All sad and dark, you got it shining like brand new, no longer broken down blue. We all got them days, just swallow you whole. You don't eat, can't breathe, feeling nothing but a lone and a helping hand. Yeah, reaches in and pulls you up and out. And they ain't asking for nothing, they just simply care for their smiling face. Makes the worst pain disappear. Ain't that something? Well, I reckon that's what love's about. Get it? Well, I guess I was just one of lucky few, 'cause I got you, and I confess I was a mess till you touched my heart. All sad and dark, but now it's shining like brand new. No longer broken down blue. We all need a little sunshine after a little rain, or the love of somebody put you right back in the game. Now ain't that something? No longer broken down blue. Now ain't that something? No longer broken down blue. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Good job on the clapping. Nice. Well, I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. Good deal. As a performer, it's like being on a roller coaster. You know, before you get on stage, you're just scared to death of that. Once it gets to that top of that hill, that's when they call your name out, and then you go down. And it's fight or flight. It's just, you know, it's just so much fun. And the next thing you realize, hands are in the air, and the ride's over, and you're like, damn it. Got to go again. But anyways, so I'm going to do my newest, oldest song for you. Probably one of my favorite I have on the new record. And I started this song 25 years ago, and I got the first verse, and I just got stuck. It was just, I was going nowhere. I was in the mud. So I wanted to do a new record. I'm going through cassettes. Looking around, I know you all know what cassettes are, so that makes my heart feel good. But I was going through cassettes, and I found this song. I was like, man, I love this song. And so I was able to finish it. It just finally said it's time to be done. So sat down, wrote the song, and when I recorded it, I had some of my friends come in, and we did kind of like a Carpenter's version of it with like all these background vocals and oohs and ahs, and totally 70s it out. And it's so much fun. I will never get it cut, but it was a lot of fun. That's all that matters, If I could go anywhere, I'd go straight to your heart. Take a plane, take a train, I'd even take my dad's old beat-up car. Just so you know how much you mean to me, I won't let the miles come in between. If I could go anywhere at all. shoes, I'd be right by your side. Even pass up a trip to the moon if you refuse to fly. Yeah, I would. But to know that I'd be right here, and no place on earth I'd rather be than right here. If I could go anywhere at all. It's not really what I wrote at all. Now what's the sense of going way up there? I'd just be wishing I'd back down here. If I could go anywhere at all. If I could go anywhere in this world, I'd be wrapped in your arms. Feel the warmth of your skin while I'm listening to your beating heart. 'Cause when I'm with you, my troubles disappear. There's not one place on earth I'd rather be than right here. If I could go anywhere at all. 'Cause when I'm with you, my troubles disappear. There's not one place on earth I'd rather be than right here. If I could go anywhere at all. Go anywhere at all. All right, thank you. One of my favorite things on earth to do is go hiking or kayaking and spending time outdoors. And so I actually wrote a whole CD about it, my buddy Mark and I, and all about our love for the wilderness and getting outdoors. And it was called Gotta Get Outside is the CD. And this is the title cut off that I wrote on a snowy winter day up in Nashville. Believe it or not, we had about 8 inches of snow, which shuts us down for quite a while. And my kids were inside, and they were just driving me nuts. And I was like, man, I got to get outside. So that's kind of how the song started. And y'all got some beautiful outside. The snap of a twig underneath my feet, distant view of a mountain peak, the fresh scent of pine every time I breathe. Gotta get outside. Hear the rush of a river as she rolls over rocks, blue sky that's home to the red-tailed hawk. Them black shadow trees got me feeling lost. Gotta get outside. 'Cause inside the ceilings and doors I'm kept safe and warm, and it drives me crazy. Give me the heavenly sights of the northern lights, for a long summer day that's filled with lazy. Now the buzz of the lights, fluorescent and cold, the stillness of air, and then it's stale and old. These four walls, I just keep climbing. They're moving in close, gotta get outside. Feel the warmth of the sun as she falls on my face. The freedom I feel in some wide open space. The wind in the sky, that's where I find my faith. Gotta get outside. 'Cause inside these ceilings and doors I'm kept safe and warm, and it drives me crazy. Give me the heavenly sights of the northern lights, or a long summer day that's filled with lazy. Now the hoot of an owl you hear but never see. Moon, the distant galaxy. All of these places are where I find peace. I've got to get outside. Well, thank y'all. Thank you, thank you. How's my battery sound? I'll never say anything about that again. I promise. That's a whole nother reason. So anyway, like I said, it would kind of going through some tough times, which, you know, we all do. And so, but kindly had a lot of my friends would come up to me and they'd keep going. So, man, are you doing okay? Is there anything, you know, anything I can do to help out? And people one after another kept asking me, you know, what they can do or how I was doing. And I just kept saying, you know what, I'm all right. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Don't worry. Then I'm like, hey, that's a song. So I wrote my friends this song so they wouldn't have to ask me how I was doing anymore. Because I'm doing all right. Well, I'll be all right, so don't worry about me. Hard times come to everyone we see. Yeah, we all gotta struggle, gotta walk through pain. But Father Time's got a way of making things okay. I'll be all right. Might have a few long nights. I'll be all right, don't worry about me. Ain't always easy. Sometimes shit just hits the fan. No one gets out without bumps or bruises. But in the end, gonna make me a better man. Ooh, oh, I'll be alright, don't worry about me. Hard times come to everyone we meet. Yeah, we all gotta struggle, gotta walk through pain. But Father Time's got a way of making things okay. I'll be alright. I drank a little bit of wine. Said I'll be alright, don't worry about me. Good friends rush to your rescue, telling you what you need but don't want to hear. And then they love and they hug all on you. Before you know, all your clouds have disappeared. Oh, I'll be alright, so don't worry about me. Hard times come to everyone we see. Yeah, we all gotta struggle, gotta walk through pain. But Father Time's got a way of making things okay. I'll be alright. Might have a few long nights, drinking up a little bit of wine while I hang my head low and cry. Said I'll be alright, don't worry. Said I'll be alright, don't you worry, I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. Well, thank y'all. All right, just have a handful more songs here for you. So let me introduce you to my band, if I may. And on guitar is Faith. So I bought this guitar. Well, I didn't buy this guitar. I was saving to buy this guitar when I was just getting out of college. And I was working with my dad in the yard. And when you work with Dad in the yard, that's what you did all day. You didn't go anywhere. You didn't call friends. You did nothing. You had a hangover. You were going to be a man and work in the yard all day. That's what I was doing. And my mom came to me about noon and said, "Hey, Gary, let's go. We're going to go shopping." I said, "No, I got to work with Dad." She said, "No, you got to go." And Dad said, "Yes, you got to go with your mom." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I go off with Mom. And I said, "Okay, let's go shopping. What are we shopping for?" She said, "You'll see." So anyways, we end up in front of a jeweler. I said, "Oh, what are you buying?" She said, "You're buying your girlfriend an engagement ring." Excuse me? I must still be drunk because I swore you just said. So she said, "Yeah, it's time." I said, "Well, how much money you got?" I said, "Well, I've got money, but I've been saving for a guitar. So I've got, about $1,000, but it's for my guitar." And she said, "Well, you're gonna buy her a ring." And I said, "Yeah, I mean." So anyways, bought the ring. Long story short, my wife turns around several months later, buys me the guitar. I got the girl and the guitar, so yeah, good investment. Now I've got 35 more, and she just wants them all out of the house. Anyways, I'm going to bring my buddy Mark Elliott back into the flow here. When I moved to Nashville, my first night I played at a little writer's night at Hank Williams Sr.'s old house. And it was on top of Music Row. And I was asked to be a special guest, and he was a special guest. And I heard him sing with this big voice. And we just hit it off, and we started writing songs. And so I went back to his apartment, and we started writing. And we wrote, this was one of our first songs we wrote. It's been on 2 records. We have the Mullet record called Flight of Dreams that we put it on. And then we have it on my Gotta Get Outside record here. And by this time, my wife and I had birthed a son, and he was late 20s and a fabulous keyboard player. So he lended some piano on this song. But it's called Cradle of the Mountain. I remember the Shenandoah sundown, reds and golds dancing on that blue-ridge sky. Whisper of pine trees riding on the night breeze. The voices of the mountain rock that sleepy town goodnight. Here there are asphalt fields under buildings of steel. The stars above get lost in the big city lights. And that crowded avenue ain't that old dusty road I knew, where the sidewalks are flowers and honeysuckle vines. So hold on, you sweet old memory. Take me where the piney river runs. When I grow tired and weary, you rock me in the cradle of the mountain. When I was younger, that mountain couldn't hold me. The grass was always greener on the other side. I was 18, I was reckless. I was carefree and reckless, searching for the answers that only come with time. So hold on, you sweet old memory. Take me where the piney river runs. When I grow tired and weary, you rock me in the cradle of the mountain. Hold on, you sweet old memory. Take me where the piney river runs. When I grow tired and weary, won't you rock me in the cradle of the mountain? I remember that Shenandoah sundown, reds and golds dancing on that blue ridge sky. Well, thank y'all. I'm going down to the river to get a line wet. Need some time to catch what it is you just said. Have I heard you right? You just said we were through. Could have sworn it was love about a week or two. So excuse me while I catch my breath and remember what I need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. See, if I recall, we were working things out. Now, baby, ain't that what love's supposed to be all about? Yeah, you're ready to turn and walk away. Guess I fooled myself in thinking we'd be okay. Well, I apologize if I'm getting upset. I just remembered what I need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. See, I remember all the times we had, how I loved to hear you laugh. I remember that first night our eyes met. Thought you couldn't be more beautiful. I I even love the way you held your cigarette, baby. I just remembered what I'll need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. Well, please now, honey, won't you come on back? Said I'll change my ways, you can count on that. I'll do most anything that you want me to. What I'm trying to say is I still love you. Well, you're leaving me, mama, with the one regret. I just remembered what I'll need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. See, I remember all the times we had, how I loved to hear you laugh. I remember that first night our eyes met. I thought you couldn't be more beautiful. I even loved the way you smoked your cigarette, baby. I just remembered what I'll need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. I'll come back home. Hey, mama, I just remembered what I'll need to forget. You're what I need to forget now. What I need to forget. Oh, baby, I'm sure gonna miss you. Going fishing. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for Mr. Mac Bailey. Always a joy. And yeah, by all means, Mac Bailey. And thank you for Miss Jamie Dooley for helping and singing. They both help getting folks out and spreading the word, so I hope to keep coming back. I love what y'all have here, and thank you, Ralph, for letting me come and spend some time on your wonderful stage here. Very cool. So I'm going to end with a... Jumped in on this song. This song is really about hope, and it's about my brothers that I've lost. I lost a couple back to back, and but the great thing is, I was thinking about that, and I was outside looking up at the stars, and I found the constellation Orion. And Orion is a little guy with an arrow kind of pointing you in the right direction. And so I wrote the song called Orion's Paradise, and the great thing about it is I get to continue my conversation with my brothers. But the other thing is it's really about a song about hope, because it just taught me you just got to keep going. You got to keep writing, keep singing. Thank y'all. I've been floating down life's river like a faded maple leaf, getting caught up in life's current. I yell, I kick, I scream. Catch a patch of calm, I just close my eyes and breathe. Still I keep floating down life's river like a faded maple leaf. To the highway like an eagle to the sky. I lean into western wind, slowly I rise. I've flown high through constellations, fell from grace a dozen times. Yeah, I keep taking to the highway like an eagle to the sky. as I follow behind no wind. And all I need is a little luck, a little faith, a little more time. With my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground, and Orion burning bright. With Orion burning bright. Now I found peace and direction in Orion's paradise. When I'm lost, I'm guided home by the stars that shine at night. With my eyes towards heaven, my brothers' souls, they're burning bright. Yeah, I found peace and direction in Orion's paradise. 'Cause I believe I'm gonna get to where I'm going. Good part of gone is to follow behind no wind. And all I need a little luck, a little faith, a little more time. My head in the clouds, feet on the ground, and Orion burning bright. With Orion burning bright, I'm gonna get there, I swear. And all I need a little luck, a little faith, a little more time. With my head in the clouds, feet on the ground, and Orion burning bright. With Orion burning bright, I'm gonna get there, I swear. Well, thank you so much. My name is Gary Culley. I do have CDs for sale over there for $15 a piece if you like them. And yeah, say hello and follow me online. Thanks again. Thank you, Ralph.